Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here. This is of course a thank you video for 4,000 subs. Of course I'm in like a really different location than normal. I'm actually like in my living room, which I'm normally never in here, but I'm actually home alone and I'm finally able to do what I planned on doing for my 3,000 thank you video, which was kind of show off my katanas, and they're like sitting off to the side. You can see one of them right there. But I wanted to do this, of course, as always, whenever I hit another 1,000, I just do a thank you video, of course. Um, it's kind of surprising doing this so close to the last one. Even though I did the last one pretty late, it was still about probably only 3 months, which is fairly fast for my channel. Normally it takes much longer, but I think it's only been maybe 3 months, or probably 4, or something like that, since I've done, or since I've officially had 3,000. Not since I've done the video, because I did that really, really late. But it's actually going up pretty quickly, which is surprising and definitely really awesome. So thank you guys for subscribing, of course. No matter what the random videos are. I think a lot of the subscriptions, I know a lot of them are from like my Teen Titans Go stuff, but hopefully people who have subbed because of that have found something much better on my channel. So thank you guys for subscribing. For everyone that's checked out like the Facebook page, thank you guys. I'm going to start updating that for sure. I always let that kind of fall to the wayside because YouTube used to have this integration where it would just upload, kind of like how it does with my Twitter page. I don't even go on Twitter, but it has all my uploads are automatically sent to my Twitter page. But they stopped doing that with Facebook, probably because of the whole Google thing. I don't know, whatever random issues. But I always have to manually do that, and because I do so many videos at once, I kind of just forget about the Facebook thing because there isn't a ton of integration with me and you guys outside of the channel. So whenever it comes to like the Facebook stuff, it's really just me re-uploading things. So I always end up letting it fall to the wayside. And I've let it fall for a very long time. I haven't uploaded since I changed my logo. So it's been just that picture for a long time. So I'm going to get back into actually uploading those things. I've, of course, let it fall for so long that now I'm actually busy. Like I'm doing midterms next week. And, you know, this is, of course, just me trying to figure stuff out when I can do videos whenever I can, but I'm going to get back to that for sure, so look forward to that. I mean, it's just going to be uploads. I would love to do more interaction stuff, but typically that just comes from you guys commenting on videos, so that's generally where all the interaction happens, and I'm fine with that, but I do, you know, I did make the page for you guys, so I'm going to at least stick with it and try to keep going with it, but because I'm, as always, on a little bit of a time crunch, I'm going to get straight into doing the stuff with my katanas. I wanted to do this for a very long time because, of course, that's why I named myself Invisiblekatana, because I love katanas. They're like my favorite weapons on the planet. I just think they're cool. I love ninjas and samurai. So I have 4 out of 5 of my katanas. 2 of them that I have are exactly the same, so that one's fine. It's at my girlfriend's house. But I'm going to go from oldest to newest and just start off with this first one right here. This one is not actually real. The very first one I ever got is just a display. It has like the little writing on it and stuff. Very simple. It's probably the simplest one I have. It's like a really long one. It's actually a dual wield one. So that's kind of cool. You can probably see that it's actually curved because I screwed up when I first got it. Not when I first got it, but I was messing around with it and I bent it a little bit. So now it's bent forever. I've tried to bend it back and it just has not worked. It's like one of the cheapy ones, so like the little thing has come off, which really sucks. And on every single one of my katanas that has like the knot, I've never undone it because I wouldn't know how to tie it back. Plus, you know, I don't need to, you know, carry it around my arm or anything like that so I can pull it. So I just leave all of my katanas that have this just nice and knotted up. Each of my katanas does have a name as well because I'm a super nerd. So this one I named Manamashi just because I guess. I named it after a character that I made a long time ago, like in 9th grade, for a game I was working on. I never got to finish it because, for one, I was a little lazy with it, and it was like it was sort of like a 2D, it was RPG Maker is what it's called, was this program, and it would have looked kind of like Pokemon is the simplest way to describe it. It would have looked that way, and I had like 2 or 3 levels made. And for a super long time, that's all I had. No, I had a bunch of the characters made, and I had a bunch of stuff written down, both in the game and outside of the game for stories and all that stuff. And the main character was named Manamashi, just to name it that. And then my laptop screwed up, and all of that got erased. So I don't have any of that except for like the simple story. like the concept of it, and that's all I have now. And it's somewhere, I think it's upstairs somewhere. The second one I have, this one I didn't name because it already has a name, and it's, I believe it's the Chokujo, I believe is the actual name for it, or the grass cutter. And this is Sasuke's katana from Naruto. It's the actual version because I don't know why they did this, but in the anime they changed it to basically where it's all black, or it's basically gray with a jet black line in it. And this is like the actual version, which is white with a black line in it. And I have no idea why they changed it, because that really sucks. I don't know if it was just difficult to do, which doesn't really make any sense, but this looks way cooler. Like the white with the black is so much cooler than the version they did in the anime. And this one is real. This is, like I said, the second one that I got. This is also the one that I have two of, because, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this somewhere else, but my girlfriend got me, I believe it was for Christmas or something. She got me another one, and I completely forgot, because she was like, what do you have from Naruto? And I was like, I have, every season of the original series. Well, not every season, not the filler stuff. I have the first 10, because the fillers are pointless, and I'm not wasting my money on them. But I completely didn't mention that I had this. So she got me another one, which is really cool, because this one has like a nail through it, because it was like, it's an actual blade, so they had to shove a nail through it. Which they do with, like, it's basically how actual katanas are. And I guess I can show, well, you can't really see it with this, because this has like the little dragons on it and stuff. But those basically cover up the little bits of bamboo that keep the blade in place. So, the one that she got me doesn't have this, so it looks really cool, like it has that missing. And that's pretty sweet. So I still love both. And it's just, for my favorite character from the anime, it was Neji, for anyone who watches Naruto. Like, I love Neji in the beginning of the series, and then in Shippuden, he didn't get much, and then sadness happened, which, with his character and all that stuff. But, Sasuke is not my favorite. Love the katana, so that's why I bought that one. The third one I got is, like, my really little one, and it doesn't look really little, because, of course, you can't see 100% what they all look like, but just as a comparison, this is, kind of like end to end. That's what they look like. Which I guess it doesn't look like that much of a difference, and you can hardly tell because of the white behind me. But this is like my little one, which also has like a knife on it, and I love this one. This is, as much as I love all of them, if I had to pick, I always end up going to this one, because I just love the design of it, because I love like sort of the white sheath to it. It's very lightweight. I can use it with one hand. And it just feels incredible every time I like unsheath. It's like, it's insanely light. It's like there's nothing in the hilt, but the blade itself is definitely got a good weight to it. And it's just easy to hold. I don't know. I've always really enjoyed it. And this one I named Shido Kumori, which means white shadow. I don't know why. I just thought that was a cool name. And it was something I had from a story I was writing. I was like, well, I know Kumori means shadow and it's white, so Shido means white, by the way. So Shido Kumori, and there it is. And then the last one I got is this jet black one. And this one is very different from the other ones I have. Like, you can tell probably that this is a matte finish, so there's no reflection on it. Close to the Sasuke one, but pretty much all black all the way down. Like, even underneath the cloth, black. Like, you can see the gold a little bit, and that's about it. And then even the blade itself is black. And so I, of course, titled this one Oblivion after the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, because that was my favorite one from Kingdom Hearts, and that's all black for anyone who has not experienced Kingdom Hearts yet, which you should, because it's an amazing franchise. But that is Oblivion, and I just loved it ever since I saw it. I was like, I want a black blade katana. I wanted, for a long time, and I kind of still do, I wanted Ichigo's katana, his Bankai, because it was jet black. And I loved the way it looked, and I had an opportunity to get it, but it was the last one, and the person in front of me wanted the same thing, and he ended up having enough. So unfortunately, I missed out on getting that one, but I have a black blade now. I think these are going to be the only ones that I have. So technically, 5 with the one that my girlfriend got me. But I don't know, in the future I might get some more katanas. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, there are a ton. I work with a guy who I got like 3 of these from. Outside of the Sasuke one, I got all the other 3 from the same guy. So, I might end up getting some from him because I end up working with him now. That's why I'm always going to conventions. That's who I'm working with. So he has all the katanas and stuff just right there, and I'm always seeing stuff like that looks amazing and this looks amazing. But I think I'm gonna stick with these four for now, or the five that I have, plus my lightsaber, which is almost in like the same sort of category, even though obviously it's a lightsaber and not a real katana. But that's what they're based off of, because blades and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna stick with these for now. I certainly love them. I always just have them. They're always just next to my bed. They're always just standing straight up next to my bed. For a while, I was doing it where I had the katanas in the video for a little bit. I definitely did it when I got my very first one, when I was doing like my really old like Ion game review videos. I always had the katana in the video. I tried to do it where I would put them behind me, like how I have my hoverboard next to me most of the time when I'm here at home. But that didn't work out because I'm a little OCD, and I always have them on one side of the bed, so I'd always have to move them. And I was like, there's no real point in doing that because it's not that big of a deal. But if I get my own place, or well, when I get my own place, I might have them set up like behind me all the time, just because it's kind of a part of the name, and that's why I named it that, because I love katanas. But I wanted to finally do that because I was supposed to do it, and that's why it took forever for the 3,000 subs thank you video. So since I had the chance, wanted to do that for sure. And of course, always thank you guys for checking out the channel, sharing it if you guys do, or just watching videos in general. I'm going to a convention this weekend. I have quite a few videos planned for tonight because I have some unboxings to do. I have some Back to the Future stuff to do still. So looking forward to actually doing that, which I'm going to be doing at work. So by the time this is uploaded, I'll be heading into work because I'm actually going to... I came here because my class let out super early, and I was like, alright, I only have time for one video, and I reached 4,000. I'm at like 4,002, I checked today. And I believe I was at like 4,000 really late last night. So, this really is like the first day where I'm at 4,000. So, wanted to do that. I had to do this before anything else. So the unboxing things will probably be out at like 1 in the morning, like most of my videos always are, thanks to work. But I got like a bunch of videos to do today that I'm really looking forward to. Actually, lots of unboxings for some pretty cool stuff. And then, of course, catching up on reviews as normal. So I'll be doing that. Going to the convention this weekend, so I'm going to be filming like crazy when I get there. I'm looking forward to that. I have a new show that's starting, which is Ash vs. Evil Dead. Unfortunately, that starts during the convention, but I cannot wait to see that show because that's one of my favorite films. And I also plan on reviewing reviewing the Evil Dead movies before this Saturday, because that's when it premieres, which is on Halloween. But hopefully you guys will have a good Halloween. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything specific outside of the Evil Dead stuff for Halloween specifically. So have a good Halloween and everything. Of course, thank you guys for subscribing and keeping the channel growing and going in general. Of course, if you guys have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.